We've overcome those annoying challenges you see with closing wheels to give you a system that maximizes seed to soil contact, leaves a perfect tilth over furrows, and ultimately a better and more even germination. The wheels are available in the USA, Canada, and Australia and fit most well-known brands and products, including John Deere planters. Our goal is to get you the best outcome for your planter in terms of time and money. You'll see fantastic results in most conditions, including cereal and corn crop residue. There are several reasons we can make this promise. The wheels self-clean mud and residue buildup to keep you going in the field. The coils close the Seed-Vee firmly, eliminate air pockets, and enhance seed to soil contact. The wheels are made with spring steel, meaning you won't need to replace splitting or deteriorating rubber wheels. The key with closing wheels is to consistently close the Seed-Vee, fracture the sidewall, and put loose soil above the seed. If you can do this, you get two critical productivity issues right: uniform emergence and maximize yields. Conventional rubber spiked or cast closing wheels frequently result in poor germination due to poor seed to soil contact or trench cracking. This is not so with the Ryan & T Coil closing wheels. The auger action of the coil compacts soil tight, screwing the slot closed for better emergence. The coil shifts an excellent soil tilth across the soil surface, allowing furrows to retain moisture and avoid cracking. Conventional closing wheels on planter row units usually require chains to drag soil tilth across the top of the furrow. Chains tend to pull out crop residue and drag it through the furrow, in turn pulling out seed or drying the soil out. With the coil closing wheels, the coil will drag the soil over the furrow and won't pull out the crop residue, meaning you no longer need chains. Different conditions may require you to have a variety of closing wheels on hand. The Ryan & T Coil closing wheel gives you the ability to close the furrow and keep it closed in all soil types and conditions, even gumbo soils. You can be confident that all seeds are at the bottom of the Seed-Vee, in good soil moisture, and will have uniform emergence. A major issue when planting in wet conditions is sidewall compaction. Waiting for soils to dry could result in yield losses, even more so if another rain is forecast in the near future. The yield penalty for late planting is a balancing act, sometimes forcing you to plant in less than ideal soil moisture conditions. Planting in these conditions is when sidewall compaction happens, as the planter openers can create sidewall smearing when pushing wet soil outward to make the furrow, even more so if you have too much down pressure. The Ryan & T Coil closing wheels are highly effective in fracturing sidewall compaction in such conditions. Much like the spikes on a spike closing wheel, the coils cut into the sidewall and break it down. In addition to that benefit, the coils will then auger the fractured soil over the furrow, leaving a perfect tilth on top for optimum growing conditions. We have models for John Deere, Kinsey, Agco White, Great Plains, Norseman, Seraphim, Excel, and Boss. More outstanding results can be achieved when fitting your existing planter row unit with our Ryan & T Coil depth gauge wheels. You can see here how the Ryan & T Coil wheels outperform rubber gauge and spike closing wheels in shedding mud in challenging conditions.